No. I'm pumped to get into Act 2. Let's do this thing.
Okay.
When we last left our hero. Dave had revealed himself to be a terrifying shape-shifting slad, an extraplanar aberration, limbo bent on rising to the rank of slad lord, becoming judge, jury, and executioner all unto himself. Dave destroyed Blorbo's home, seemingly executed Blorbo himself, but then you see, out of the rubber cloak singed with alchemist fire, this an old man appears. It's gonna take more than that to get rid of me.
Like that?
Is that a sled? With a blast of arcane power of his own, the wizard staggers the sled, but then the apprentice rises. And now the wizard and the apprentice face off. This is the moment in any D&D campaign where the DM starts to play two NPCs in the same freaking scene. But we have... It was very sweet of you all to cheer for me. We have an even better plan.
Yes, we do. One of you is about ready to make your off-Broadway debut. We would love to find someone to read some lines, share the stage with us, and have some fun. So devices at the ready for me.
Sean is going to send you an election. If you'd like to come on stage and read some lines, select yes.
All right, here in just a second, one of you is going to receive a notice on your phone saying you were chosen. If it's you, hold your phone up high so that we can see you, and be honest, because I'm a Virgo and can tell. Yeah! Bring that device with you, my friend.
Give it up for them. As he relishes in your suffering, he smashes through a mausoleum, racing underground toward Kellen's tomb. To hold on to your minds, I would like you each to make a wisdom saving throw. I will roll one for Blorbo.
And for this roll, some are going to have advantage, others are going to have disadvantage.
How did we do at Fantasy Darts?
We
beer pong, excuse me.
Yeah, we caught the most beer pong balls in a warrior cup, so our warrior has advantage. Yeah! And we caught none in a spellcaster. So
No!
spellcaster has disadvantage.
Okay, let's see those rolls with advantage, Diego.
All right, Advantagio. That is a 13 plus wisdom 0.
Okay, and now our spellcaster with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right.
Okay.
Wait, I rolled a 13 and a 12. You rolled a 3 and a 2. That's very interesting.
I can only roll one dice, so it's not going to be that great.
I rolled a 3 or a 2.
Ooh, okay, here we go. I'd like a 20. That's a 16! Plus 2 for an 18, and almost 20.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Borbo, who has a +2 to his wisdom.
Damn, baby!
Okay.
All right, well, this is your second one. What's this one to?
This goes to something I'm really ashamed of, which is that the last couple days, instead of just going to bed, I've fallen into a YouTube rabbit hole of watching 90 Day Fiancé clips.
No shame in that game. I've been watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
There is a difference.
No, I'm watching a lot of Love Island Australia.
Okay,
It's best.
Love Island Australia fans. Oh wow, actually that's going to be relevant here. Okay, hang on 1 second.
Love Island Australia is relevant?
No.
Because the Australian company of 20-sided Tavern just opened this year?
Yeah!
So here's
Long
what's
time in
happening.
Australia opened this
Where I'm doing a little bit of damage. Only one person saved, and that is Tamberlane. Everyone else failed, and will take, for our spellcaster and our warrior, 7 points of psychic damage. However, our wizard Borbo failed critically, which means we are going to double that, and the wizard, a pretty crucial NPC, is going to take 14 points of psychic
Hey, I got you.
The world is not meant for us.
No.
I think it's just time for us to leave.
No.
To make our peace and say goodbye to everything we knew and once loved.
No.
Sayonara, middle fingers up as it all burns to hell.
No, you look at me. You look at me. We still have value here, okay? Your experience matters.
But I'm all washed up. I've got nothing left.
You're a silver fox.
Yeah.
You're George Clooney.
And you got us into this. You got to see us at least to the end, man.
Borbo, we're with you.
All right, I thank you for bringing me back from the edge. Apologies.
It's all right. I liked it.
I told you something before. I told you that I was searching for a conduit to fuel this binding ritual.
You mentioned it.
The truth is that I've always known what this conduit will be. It will be my life force.
You bastard!
The last few ounces of essence that keep me alive if necessary, and I will give it to rebind the havoc. But if I don't make it to this final chamber,
We eat you.
Suck the marrow from your bones.
You taste delicious.
We ate a guy.
so what?
It's the one thing that can join us across our myriad of generations.
Good night without admitting to you.
You actually ate this as a metaphor? Or what?
He was already dead, if that helps.
I don't think it does.
Already dead while we were eating him.
Saving the head for soup.
The wizard, horrified, far past the point of no return and unable to choose 3 new heroes for this quest. Though this seems totally normal and not at all disturbing, you were searching for magical items. Did you happen to find any?
Yeah. I managed to get the cricketing bellow from the guy who's in my stomach.
What? Oh, yeah, I mean, cool, totally cool.
I have the free drink token.
Yes.
And I have the eye patch of hidden sight and the question mark.
What does it mean?
I think that we should just keep that in mind. If you want to get fast and loose with that question mark, I'm down for it.
If you want to get fast and loose with that question,
Fuck the question.
no, my mother is in the audience. There'll be none of that.
An exclamation point, maybe.
Possibly. Semicolon, you bet your ass.
You collected these items.
Yes.
And you remember, of course, the order they must be used in.
The order, legs.
Will help weave.
Nope.
God damn it.
Wow, okay, not a lot of optimism for me, Connor. That's fine. We'll find 2 more items and we'll prevent Dave from destroying the sarcophagus, which he seeks now to do. Now, quickly, let's away. And with that, you make your way underground, the habit pooling around your bodies as you venture deeper and deeper into chaos.
You know, breaking apart that dude's body and eating it together as a family reminded me of growing up. You know, my parents are a little old-fashioned. Every year, whenever it'd be the new year, we get together and eat somebody. It's how the rich stay rich, you know? And it just really brought me back. I hadn't thought about those memories in so long.
See, that's what we were trying to say earlier. Just that it's memories, sentimentality, rituals. It's nice. And look, you're young and
Yeah.
I'll just say it. I'm not doing so hot, you guys.
No, but you're so wise. You didn't even let that thing bother your brain or nothing.
I invested in crypto. I don't know what that
Beanie Babies! I'm not gonna get back into it.
No, listen.
Here's
I
my
wanna
true
have these.
investment.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Lex?
No, I just think that if I want to have these, I should have them. They make me feel good.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's not about the money, but about the warm fuzzy.
Yeah, like when you hate people.
Yeah.
The true investment of my life, if nothing else, is you two, okay? I don't have anybody else, and I just want you to know that buried beneath the tree outside of the water forest is a will. You get all of my Beanie Babies, including the Princess Di. In condition in the container. And you just
I don't need anything from you, man.
you get my cyber truck.
Whoa, okay. You want that. You wanted a very big paperweight.
As you say what are not goodbyes, but just words to make sure that your companions know the depth of your love and appreciation before what seems to be a harrowing brush with danger. Blorbo pipes up.
Oh, blow.
Friends, you are right to speak these words of last rites, of that which may come to pass after we have gone, for the closer we get to the heart of the habit, the more chaotic the surrounding magic will be.
Yeah, prove it.
Well, that's actually, that's a great little challenge there.
No, I didn't need it.
No, we are going to prove it. We're going to reflect this unpredictability with the chaos chart.
Wait.
At various moments throughout the rest of the quest, a D100 is going to be rolled, and an effect will activate much like a wild magic table. Some effects will be helpful, some will be harmful, and some are going to be silly because I had a free after.
All right, first roll says
What do you get, babe?
34.
34? You monster.
Sorry.
It's a miracle!
All player characters have their HP fully restored. Well, her
It looks like this habit can give out universal health care. It is unpredictable.
Oh my god, did we tunnel into Canada?
The paths underground are many, but last night's audience, they guide you down one specifically.
And unfortunately, they didn't do a good enough job guiding themselves, so their failures have ushered you onto a difficult path.
You emerge into a stone room whose architecture is so specific, every sound reverberates exponentially. Every footstep, you feel like you can hear the blood pumping in your veins. A voice that would be soft under other circumstances speaks. I've gotten great names from the front of our house, but we have some folks in the back. So if you are sitting in the way back and you want to name this final NPC, let me see your hand. Okay, truly in the final row, right there. Yeah, you just stood up a little bit. A name for this little rock. Xena.
Oh, warrior princess!
I've never seen walls so smooth. The acoustics in here are pretty good.
Hello. My name is Xena.
Come out from behind there. I can't see you.
No, it's not speaking from behind this small rock. I am the small rock. Once I was a mighty warrior princess, but now, as I got older, society discarded me. I calcified until I have become but a sentient boulder in this chamber. I pray that you, if you have an opportunity to put an end to this misery, you do it. Do not seek out longevity. Do not seek out immortality. Live your time and then be done.
Wait, so if you got crushed into smaller rocks, you'd just still be alive? That sounds like a horrible existence, dude.
And yet, perhaps that is the answer to progeny.
What does progeny mean?
Okay, so the birds and the bees.
And as you to interrupt this explanation, Xena goes, shh, 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 no, quiet, quiet, quiet.
Whoa.
And yes, the echoes of these shushes reverberate at such a specific frequency, you can feel under your feet the ground rumbling and the floor begins to give way. Oh no, I certainly hope that you can handle a 1,000-foot fall. So, to journey on, to survive, you need to solve this from this challenge. You need to escape. That's going to take the effort of your whole party. It is a puzzle.
All right, so your objective is to find which square marks your escape. I'm going to send each cohort figure out your clue first, then use this piece of information together with the other cohorts to determine which square is correct, and then type that answer into your device. So you are going to have to talk to one another. Now, you will have 90 seconds to solve this puzzle, but you only have one chance at putting in your answer, so there's no brute forcing it.
Will you find your way out or be suffering from this 1,000-foot fall? It's your choice.
You're good at this. Stay as high as you can go. Then enter which square you should start in.
Are they anagram? Is it up?
No.
The way to do is on. It's on.
They're dead.
Yes. You're by yourself for 12 right.
Okay, so
Stay as high as you can go, then enter which square you should start it. Well, the highest you can go is A1. A? Yeah, so warrior and game both have A in common. So A.
oh yeah, so we're mage.
What's that? What do you have?
We're mage. We're blue. I don't know.
Stay as high as you can, so the highest number.
Okay, the way to be is odd.
Oh, so you should be like a 1 or a 3 or a 5. High for us would be A.
Yeah.
A1, 3, or 6. Sorry, A1,
Why do you guys green?
It's odd or something.
So it's supposed to be A something. A5, okay. We knew it was, are you sure? Oh yeah, because it's, okay. Odd. Yeah, because yours is odd and ours is high.
Well, they both have D20s, they both have...
A5, they said.
There! Start making your way back to the stage.
A5, it's A5, put A5 in.
Say A5.
A5.
Why?
That
I don't know, I don't know what the fucking green clue was.
time.
But they did.
And just there at the end, enough of you got this correct. This has been a success. Now you each had a bit of a different clue to unscramble there. Warriors, yours when you unscrambled it was the way to be is odd, looking for an odd number. Spellcasters had stay as high as you can go. Our highest odd number was 5. And tricksters had what the warrior and mage have in common, which is AA5. Very good, everyone.
You spy an outcropping, and as you start to run toward it and leap for safety, Xena, the rock gesture, somehow just launches herself across the way, carrying with them a certain item. You catch Xena and receive the Doom's Week clock.
I got you, Xena!
A mystical item purported to predict the exact week that the world will end. However, the floor is still crumbling. You pocket it and you dive deeper underground. Yet the influences of the havoc on this underground maze are many. Oh, look out, heroes! More bullshit in the weeds. First, the chaos chart activates once.
What'd you get this time?
41.
41. Oh, it's pass fail. Very good.
I like this
That's
one.
fun.
The next time one of our players has to roll a d20, we will instead be flipping. Dice camera, please stop. A coin. It says either yes or no as to whether or not you succeed or fail on that check.
Okay. This is what we.
Feels like things are 50-50 right now.
It seems like things are going well for us. We have our health back. We got a good item more about. We're gonna make it through this, okay?
We have, oh, stop. All player characters had their health fully restored, but not the NPC, right?
No.
Don't care. I guess that universal healthcare wasn't universal enough.
No, and this this moment of like celebrating that things are going well, I will remind all of you, world-ending horror, terrifying Slad Lord, you have to keep it moving.
Would you mind, Tom? I would love it if you would do us the great honor of DM.
Great! I got it, baby! Hold on tight! The rocks come crashing down around you! You're gonna have to hold them up with a path that'll be blocked, and I'm gonna be forced to do some damage. So let's do a full group multi-click, getting our collective taps above that. This is everyone! The All of My Adventures, the entire theater. It's the first time I've asked you all to do this.
It's not going quickly enough. It's not registering all my tabs.
Come on! Oh! That is a failure!
It wasn't registering all my
You managed
tabs.
to make it through the rubble, but you are going to be taking 6 points of boulder damage. And in front of you, you see there is a pool of viscous, bubbling liquid. You are going to need to traverse over a path of stones, but you're going to have to do so very carefully. So let's switch things up here and do a full group over-under, getting your collective taps to land in between those two lines. Ready, set, go! Slow, you've learned from before.
Slow down!
Keep going. Give a little punch. Come on. Yes! Your dexterity shines as you hop across the stones away from this peril. And then in front of you, the path ahead of you splits, and you see equally terrifying options. To the east, a sickly fog winds menacingly towards the west. Frightful visions threaten to overtake your mind. So let's do a tug of war here. Choose a side and don't stop tapping till the election is over. Which is it going to be? West for visions, east for fog. Ready, set, go!
I said west, just because I like west. No, we got this, we got this.
Oh, we're going west! Very good! You dash down the west path and chaos warps your mind with capricious visions. So let's do suffering and how this whimsy has affected you. And this is all of you. You all have succumbed to exhaustion, which means I have one more subtable. Okay, that's fun. Okay, you guys are going to have a disadvantage on your attack and saving throws moving forward. Could have been worse. I could have rolled instant death, and we all could have gone home early.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. This is, hey. This is what aging feels like. This is it. This is.
I feel like I'm gonna die, dude.
Yeah.
Want to eat some?
Yeah, I'll take some.
That's what I mean, Chester. Look, we might be at a disadvantage right now. We might be tired, but we're together.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, I mean, I see what you're saying, but like, that doesn't bring my heart rate down any lower.
And together, our collection is powerful.
How powerful is it?
The most powerful.
It has to be. It better be, dude.
Yeah.
Because if we can't stop this ritual, it's all over. Not just for us, for everybody. There'll be no more ritualistic cannibalism anymore.
Oh my God, you almost said something not selfish.
Almost.
You're growing up.
The stakes seem to settle with a little more gravity, though for a reason I myself did not anticipate. And with this surety, strong at heart, you continue on, closer and closer to Kellen's resting place.
Here, put a candle in his mouth so we can light it.
The room into which you emerge is immense.
Wow.
Winds surround you, markings that should have kept this vessel still for centuries. The havoc is at its strongest here, and the chaos chart activates.
Wait, no.
What's the next one? Handsome?
30.
Ooh, Chaos Gremlin.
I don't know this one.
So this one, I need you to roll a subtable for me.
Always a subtable, never a dom table.
That's going to be our spellcaster.
Okay, so our spellcaster, Jasmine, at any moment between now and the end of final combat, you can call for 1 additional chaos roll.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, Legs, you sense this power. It's surging through your body. Yes. Embrace it. Embrace it, Legs. You see Dave. He shoots a bolt of it right at your party, passing in between you two and striking Lorbo in the chest, pinning him to the cave wall.
You miss!
Oh, no, never mind.
I suspect I am precisely where he was aiming.
Yeah, there's an X right there that says Blorbo, stand here, don't think about it.
You really kind of walked into this one.
Oh, shit.
Hey, look, there's one for me, too.
Tamerlane pulls you out just in time, and with a resounding blow, the apprentice strikes that X exactly where you would have been standing moments ago.
Wow, that was a close one.
Yes. Following that up, he circles around behind the sarcophagus, planning to strike again and destroy the vessel, prevent the ritual. You have to stop him, but how?
I could have him over for dinner.
I can give him the chaos.
And I could use the question mark.
So we have 3 options. Cast over trickster, it's your choice.
There's a box. Well, they're on a stick. What is
All right, it is our trickster.
Now, I think we're going to have to brainstorm a little here.
Yeah, we gotta talk to each other. What's up, man? What are you
Yeah,
thinking?
I'm gonna need you to arbitrate because I would like to use our magical question mark.
So, what end? Tell me what your goal is.
The whole point is to distract him. I'm gonna ask him the ultimate question, which is, what is the point?
You're asking the apprentice or you're asking the question mark?
I'm asking well, what do you think, arbitrator? Mr. Clean?
Well, so
Sexy Mr. Clean?
there it is. So when this was being created, one of you said that he's like Clippy.
Uh-huh.
So
You're trying to ask a question.
yeah, I see you're trying to ruin a vessel. Do you need something?
Yeah.
Why are you so I feel like we're trying to overlay him on this situation.
Yeah.
It didn't make my job any easier. I just think it's funnier this way. So let's see here. I would like for you. You guessed. I'm willing. The table's open for negotiation.
No, I'm just very excited.
Hot seat.
Ooh, okay. I think if you're wanting to use it to distract, and I think this question mark is kind of sentient, I think you're gonna have to use command.
Right?
But it's on a legendary item at this point. So I think whatever the DC would be would have to clear that check.
Well, the DC is just going to be a flip of the coin.
That's very true. So really a lot of this, so I think this can happen. I think putting this over there and kind of it's going to get in the way of the apprentice, but I think it's a coin flip. I think this is going to be perfect.
You're going to flip your coin. Yes, and you will succeed in using this item to distract the apprentice. No, and you will not with consequence.
I accept the consequences. Do we accept the consequences? Please, 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 please.
All right.
Reroll!
All right, now hold on 1 second. 2 things are already to happen here. I'm going to get real pithy and say, what did you roll?
Faith.
Okay, I do know that this is just a coin flip, so here's the gag. It will, and I need everyone to agree on this, because this is your only chance. If you all really want to use the reroll now to redo this coin flip, let me hear you. Get loud.
Woo!
Okay. If you want to save it, let me hear you.
Probably
All right, we are going to be doing a reroll challenge for a reflip, so let's do it!
Tell us what the modifier for command is.
The modifier for command, it's a wisdom save.
Okay, so wisdom reroll means trivia.
Very good, which means tricksters, because Tamberlane is leading the charge on this, you are going to be called to do a challenge here. You are going to be doing a little bit of trivia about Tamberlane here tonight, and enough of you need to get this answer correct for me to call it a success.
You got this, tricksters.
After that, we're going to be asking Maddie a question about the city of New York.
Right? I am not from here.
All right,
So is,
my tricksters, devices at the ready, here's your question. Tamberlane's ego is described as the size of a what? A tortesque, a tiramisu, a tarasque, or a tortilla. It's your choice.
Tarrasque. Better be Tarrasque.
That is time.
There's gotta be a Tarrasque.
Now the correct answer was a tarrasque.
Thank you.
And you all said, yeah!
Now, a question for Maddie. If anyone chimes in to help out, we automatically fail this rule. Maddie, when the Brooklyn Bridge was first built, 21 what were ridden across it? Horse-drawn carriages, limousines, tanks, or elephants? It's your choice.
I'm going with what I hope is true, which is elephants.
Wouldn't that be nice if it was the reality we lived in? And it is.
All right. So, come up here.
Okay.
You've got a coin to reflip.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, what are we gonna know anymore?
Yeah, so we're going to give this advantage, which means you get 2 chances here. them to be a yes.
Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, so with that,
Now we have the flippy.
Dave, I will not fix my cape weave. I'm in the middle of something. Dave, come down here. Do you want to be the ultimate judge?
You hear all the criticism from the weave, all the things that you are not doing correctly, the things that are old-fashioned about you, the things that are out of touch. It commands you, does it not? Why don't you just leave that all behind and embrace the chaos with me?
It's funny that you ask me so many questions, Dave. But really, I have a question for you, and with that, I summon the question mark.
It seems like you are trying to take over the world. Oh yeah,
And all of a sudden, what appears behind you is what appears to be a 1990s-esque HTML page.
Why? Deeply erotic symbol. What augury do you have from the future?
I have questions that have never been asked.
Like what?
The first question that has never been asked is, why did I get so much money on my tax return? The second question that has never been asked, why did you put yourself on this path?
And as these questions are being asked, Lakes and I are surreptitiously moving the
How?
ritual.
When? Who?
I seek not to understand.
Where? How?
I seek to embrace chaos.
When?
All I want is to put an end to the asking of questions. I don't wish to explain myself.
There will always be questions, Dave!
What if I give them my attention? If I look down, what if I am disappointed with the answers? All I want is to proceed recklessly forward to a future of my own making, indiscriminately setting aside all the curiosities of what could have been, and only instead embracing what is.
You want to know what is, but more answers will always beget more questions.
What the heck is that? Ah! So
Think about it!
apprentice
Think about it!
just becomes obsessed with this question mark, is completely distracted. Your attempt has been a success.
He's never gonna find it under this pile of shit.
Finally, he becomes so fed up. You know what? Why am I even trying to explain myself?
That's a question too.
God damn it, you god damn it. Damn it.
Why don't you try again?
That says you're not gonna say the thing about him asking us to sing?
It's alright when he does it.
Why is it okay when he
Another question!
So, raising and shaking his fists in the air, the apprentice seems in this moment to melt into a small, crumpled ball.
Oh,
It's adorable. Little nothing.
But
But as you get closer, you feel a heat emanating off of this creature. The form shifts and bubbles. Let's recall that the apprentice is ultimately a slad, a shape-shifting being. Bolstered here by the Havoc's presence, he shifts his shape once more, transforming himself into something bigger, badder, and deadlier than we have seen yet. But what has he become? Before we started our show, we asked you all for nouns and adjectives. These were to generate our big bad evil guy at the end of the campaign. So to find out what we're facing, we're going to turn to your suggestions. Sam, the apprentice is transformed into what?
A slimy,
Slimy.
treacherous,
Okay, treacherous.
ooh, computer.
Okay, this is very interesting, and I actually like it a lot.
We're fighting Microsoft.
We don't have a stat block for a computer, so we're going to build it together. Beginning with its best, going to its worst. What is the most prominent ability of the slimy, treacherous computer? It's your choice.
Intelligence! Obviously
Intelligence.
That's great. What's next?
Oh.
I'm not getting one. I'm not getting one.
I make fun of a computer and then mine freezes. Hold on, 1 second. It's being glitchy.
Okay, strike.
No. That's not right. That was one person voted.
Okay.
There we go.
Is this the second one?
This is the second one. Wisdom.
okay.
Alright, what's next?
It's the mental stats, come on. You think laptop as con if you drop
Yep,
it?
it's got floppy disks and a hard drive, baby.
Which is the more charismatic of those two?
I like them both.
Alright.
Constitution.
It's a tough hole, Bean. Alright, what's next?
I don't know if it's got USB
Yeah.
or Thunder ports. That's for it's God to decide. What? Dexterity followed by strength.
Okay. Guys, this is fun. I mean, it's the slad's transformation is complete, and now a strange new evil stands before you. Chaotic ways, and he took on this form. Noble patrons of the 20-sided tavern, I introduce to you for the first and final time a very unique creation, the slimy, treacherous computer. As you face down this mystifying creature, let's determine our order of attack. Let's roll for initiative.
Come on, babies.
There you go.
That is a 14 plus 1 for a sweet 15.
15.
Fantastic.
Oh, why is it?
There we go. Oh.
That's not mine.
Oh, we decide to fight a computer.
No,
and
roll
not
a 9.
broken.
I just rolled a 19.
Oh, the computer.
You did?
Yes.
You rolled a 19?
Yeah.
I'll give you the 19 because of that being broken.
Okay.
19 plus 7 though for
For 7.
for 6.
And bam! 4 plus 3. I'll hang out in the back.
Okay, I have a +1 for my initiative modifier. Oopsie daisies.
Is that 4 or 3?
That's the third one.
Did you run over a witch on your way to work today?
You leave my mother out of this. What is this, two-bib?
This shot of shame also goes to another thing I don't feel great about. I started playing the new Call of Duty. That doesn't feel great. I just get my ass kicked by a bunch of 12-year-olds.
All right, so that's a 1.
What did you say? No, man.
Yes, go!
I'll play
A 1 plus
alien.
1 for a 2. So it'll be legs first with a 26, then Chester, Tamberlane, and then the computer at last. However, I'm going to take a legendary action, a lair action.
Or don't.
So you step back from the apprentice, and then you gaze at this strange obelisk in the center of the room. It has on it a keypad. Yes, this large obsidian rectangle with a glowing red eye. Hello, Chester. Tamberlane the greatest, and Legs. Welcome to the final chamber.
Hello.
How are you all feeling today?
Pretty good, I guess.
Afraid?
Are you
Confused.
Oh no, I've detected a virus in the air.
Oh, I got that cleared up.
And as soon as the word virus is spoken, you feel a tickle in your throats. It moves down into the pit of your stomach. You know that something has infiltrated your body, a true evil, and as you double over in pain, I'm effectively using Ray of Sickness right now.
Great.
But as a computer virus, I'm going to cast this with my intelligence modifier for my spellcasting modifier.
Makes sense
It
to
gives
me.
me a +7 to attack. First, I'm coming for Chester, whose AC is 14.
Yep.
+7's not going to do it.
I got software update.
7 plus 7, dang it, it's not going to do it for Legs as well. Finally trying to beat a 14 for Tamberlane.
We have another tradition here at the 20-sided tavern.
I get to wear a hat of celebration.
Also, let's take a shot of celebration.
Finally!
I know. Here we are. What's this one to, babe?
This one goes to, we've had a brilliant guest star, Erica Ishii, for the past 2 weeks in the spot of our award. Yeah, you can give it up for Erica. But now, I am delighted to have our very own Diego back with us. This is you, my guy. Welcome back. Welcome home.
Good to be back.
Okay, so I'm going to double this damage that I'm going to roll right now.
No.
So,
Dude, you can rally.
I'll hold your hand. Oh, I
Oh no, I am so sorry about that. Would you like to reboot your operating system? And you just puke. As you do, it's not just vomit. It's also blood. It's also oil. You have some sort of mechanical fluid. Sparks are falling out. You are going to take what would have been 15 points of damage, but doubled on the crit becomes 30. As you fall to the ground, clutching at the last little bit of your life, you are up legs. You have a chance to respond. What are you going to do?
I can either protect my friends or I can fry the mainframe.
Spellcasters, A for protect your friend, B is your voice.
And we are really moving now, my love, so have everything ready to go for me.
Wow.
B!
Look, mechanically speaking, you don't feel inside of
And I
combat,
wanted
but
the Chaos Trick to do something to him.
You're
We're
chaos
gonna
roll.
utilize that chaos roll.
So,
Yeah.
first, do you want to see what it is first?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna let them see what it is to see what it's gonna do?
Well,
Like, that makes me feel like you're gonna let the choice end up being after the roll, which I don't drive with.
okay, then take over.
I think if we're gonna use the chaos roll, whatever is getting ready to be rolled just gets used on the apprentice. It gets used on the monster regardless of its frivolity. That's the intent.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So it could bring him back with all of his HP.
So you're saying, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying.
Whatever.
You don't want me to roll?
No, I want you to roll.
Yeah.
But it's not like we can determine what it's gonna like. We can't say it's gonna actually go to him or go somewhere else. Like it's gonna, regardless if it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's gonna go to the bad guy. Great.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh, let's go.
What's the number?
So as to clean.
75.
75. Huh.
Okay. So Jasmine,
Yeah?
you will be leading the audience in the production of a chord.
Yeah.
Oh, can it be like what happens when you try to dial up for AOL Online?
Absolutely.
Hang on, Jazz. You have tapped into the chaos chart. So give me an Arcana roll.
Ooh, okay.
This is going to determine how effective it is towards or against your purposes.
Oh, bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, tell me
So
more.
we're gonna add more.
Okay,
So
that
it's
is a
automatic.
plus.
That's
Gonna
what,
add 1d8
D8?
to this no matter what.
14 plus what's your modifier?
My modifier is a +2.
Okay.
And I add a 2 to that as well.
18
Oh,
altogether.
I'm back to being sick. Oh.
Great.
Okay, so I want this group right here, so all the way up. And then this
Could you imagine if you had to hear that every time you wanted to Google something?
because I had to.
You remember it well. So with an 18 on your Arcana roll, this is going to be tremendously damaging to the computer. Go ahead and roll me 2d10 plus whatever your Arcana modifier is.
And I'm gonna add something to it as well.
Oh wait, wrong one.
If I have to go,
Don't worry, I'll eat every last bite.
my body. Eat my delicious body.
It's okay, because I don't want whatever you're trying to serve here and you're taking 15 points of damage.
And you can feel power dissipating from the obelisk as it loses some of its killer, treacherous edge. Following that, Chester is up. Give me some options, my dude.
All right. Well, I can either take a screenshot or I can open up incognito mode.
Yeah, these guys are saying now
Incognito mode. I am going to try and bring up something from my past. I'm going to try and bring my family in on this. I'm going to use Ancestral Protector.
Okay, good.
But first I'm going to rage! So I'm going to rage and I'm going to attack recklessly, which is going to give me advantage on both of these attacks.
But you had disadvantage because you were exhausted, so I believe this is going to cancel out to a
Great, so
flat
this is just a straight roll for both of these?
Yes.
Wow, a 4 and a 9. 9 plus 6 for a 15, 6 plus 4 for a 10.
Okay, the 15 will hit, so roll me damage on that one.
Alright, just the one guy. Oh, that's not bad. Alright. Can't do this. To face something like this, something I've never seen before. I can't even understand it. I need to call
My brother who majored in IT. Hey!
Yo!
Alvin?
What's up, bro?
Dude, I got a bit of a technological problem. Could you come over for a sec? Help me kind of do a hard reset?
Yeah, sure, I'll be right there. I'm here.
Dude, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you. Come in.
Now listen, man. I just tried unplugging it, plugging it back in again.
Yeah, have you given it a swift kick to the on-off switch?
Oh, no, let me try that. You're gonna take 13 points of NAD damage.
Great. You just drive a hole right in the center of this computer.
And then let me clear my search history.
Oh.
You see, tell us, what is one fantasy URL that you cleared out of the search history?
www.hot dragons in my area now.
So, we now come to Tamberlane. Chester's taken a big kick out of it. Legs has gotten inside it with this arcana, and now you have a chance to act. What do you got?
Well, feeling close to death, I realized I could either embrace new technology, or I could go old school.
Okay, Tricksters, A for embrace new technology, B for go old school. It's your choice.
B, baby.
All right, go old school. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it. Oldest weapon known to man, classic iron versus computer. Okay, this is a +5 attack roll, let's go.
You do have disadvantage.
Okay, great, 5 and a 11. So we're gonna take a 5 + 5 for a 10.
That's not gonna hit.
Okay, well, we're gonna try anyway. So as I pick up this...
You gotta move the mouse a little to the right.
What do you mean? Hey, what do you mean?
Click, right click.
I don't see a live mouse.
Your microphone's off. Turn your camera back on.
What do you mean? Oh,
The
wow.
obelisk reaches out its hand. It turns from this obsidian form into liquid metal and forms a spear of its own.
That's cool as hell.
Turns. Takes a legendary reaction. I'm going to roll for that to see if your attempt at a melee.
Hey, come on, it's alright. I can only see kind of most of the way through you.
Okay, this is a strength attack, which is -1. Your AC is 13.
14.
Not going to do it. So it stabs this liquid metal, and at I think being the ancient wizard elf that you are, it just. Think.
Yeah, still voting in that corset. That's right, Victorian eras never go out of style.
Blast at him. Ding, 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 ding. It just starts short-circuiting. Finally, the red eye explodes outwards in a series of wires and sparks, and the thing falls to its side, defeated. This combat has been a success.
Yeah! Hey, my initial tactic, I told you, going old school is the way.
Overwhelmed, the Slad falls. His magic dissipates, along with it, effects of the chaos chart, and Blorbo, freed, moves to your side. Well done, but our work is not complete. First, take this. I saw it at the bottom of the computer. You have received the earring of huge musculature. A very magical item, the final ingredient you will require to attempt the binding. Now, the ritual must be fulfilled directly within the source of the havoc in the sarcophagus itself. With this, the wizard removes the stone top, and a plume of corrupted magic wafts into the space. Dang! Hope your search was fruitful and your memory clear. Any misplaced items will prove disastrous. My light will serve as a conduit for your success, but it will suffer from your failures. And with this, he looks into the sarcophagus and says, "This is for you, Cullen, you sick freak." Slicing his calm blood bursts and the ritual comes to life. This is your final challenge. Can you recall the...
I run this and the last one.
Which of the
I
original
don't
artifacts
remember
was used
the
first
others.
in the binding? It's your choice.
Finally time. We sell the collection.
Oh, the ring was first, right? Yeah, ring.
I'm not going
I'm sorry, everybody.
What do you have to ring a giant strength?
I have the earring of huge musculature, and I add it to the ritual.
Wait.
Oh, This item is correct. Your companion's essence is spared and the ritual continues. Which of the original items would have come next? It's your choice.
I guess sometimes new things
Next was
don't
the
necessarily make them better.
no, it was the ones the caplings had.
What do you have to speak for?
I have the quickening bellows, and I add it to the ritual. Nice.
This is another correct item. Lord health maintains, but there's further to
Then
go.
it was a
What
Roman
item should
helmet.
come third? It's your choice.
Listen, if we just keep going, it's not going to depreciate in value. Everything is mint condition.
Yeah, take
Hell,
good care of
What
it.
do you have for the unyielding hell?
I have the question mark, and I add it to the ritual.
It seems like you're trying to do a ritual. The item is powerful and correctly timed. You're halfway there. What was supposed to go next? It's
No,
your choice.
okay, we just keep focusing on. We're doing great. Okay.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Wait,
Spectacles.
I know.
that's a pretty old one.
I have the eye patch of hidden sight, and I add it to the ritual.
You sense the positive shift in the room. Correctly select this item. What would have come next? It's
I
your
don't know.
choice.
Either way, I'm putting Tome next.
Gotta double down, all in.
It's all worth it in the end.
Tone.
What do you have for the Tome of the Sage?
I got the Doom's Week clock, then I add it to the ritual.
You find success here. The magic of the ritual brightens. Now stay the course. What item would have gone last? It's
the
your
coin.
choice.
That's it then? Yeah.
The coin is at the bottom. Your zoom is too much.
Coin.
You have the coin of incidental luck.
We have the free drink token, and we add it to the ritual!
Breathe a sigh of relief and the ritual is complete. Your surroundings glow as the magic around you swells. Chaos and order battle for power as ancient energy swirl in a thrilling contest. The beat feels like it will crash in on you as the air grows brighter. Your surroundings are more unstable, and there's one final flash of noise and light. And listen then. Silence. And in this is where our story comes to an end.
What did he say?
Cliffhanger. But to satisfy those who really can't stand a cliffhanger, we must confront the future that was born from all the decisions that you made. The magic of the binding, it was so perfect, so powerful that it not only banished this evil, but it repaired some of the wickedness infecting settings like Faerun. The havoc retreats. Banished from this plane, the tomb instead emanates a healing and restorative peace. For a time, the inhabitants of the Sword Coast live well. This peaceful influence flows out of Waterdeep and into the world at large. Bigotry is banished. Fear and hatred abate. Eminem acknowledges that his previous raps were super homophobic. Everything for a brief, beautiful moment is as good in reality as it is in our most optimistic imaginings, and what after all of this became of our most valiant heroes.
Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver, the other appreciates in value year over year. Just to realize that sometimes the old-fashioned way, the slow way, yielded the best results. So decided to lean into his true passions, culinary experiences. He opened up his own restaurant where they did things the old-fashioned way. They baked the bread fresh every morning. Everything was made from scratch. If you are hungry and you want to ritually cannibalize somebody, visit Hodor, the International House of Delicious Randy.
Lex learned something real important. Things aren't old, they're vintage. And so she opened up the first vintage store in all of Waterdeep, collecting everyone's discarded leftovers and things hidden in the back of their closets. And she sold them at an incredible increase of value and kept the change. So, she's doing okay.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I know. Sam Boleyn the Greatest never quite recovered from the injuries of that day. And besides, he realized something integral. It takes a little bit of the old and also a little bit of the new in order to navigate these strange new worlds. With his injuries, he decided to say goodbye to Legs and Chester one more time. And then he, an ancient elf, hopped on a boat with his friend Frodo, Bilbo, and Blurbo. And they went to an enchanted land where they enjoyed their twilight years, stayed hot for a while, and then peacefully surrendered, knowing that they loved and were loved in return. Also, fuck computers.
And what about you? All of our little Rachels. What adventure will you go on next? One where you vanquish evil and battle your own chaotic forces. One where you right the world's wrongs and protect those who come after you. This journey, our journey is over, but the tale of your own life continues however you choose to tell it. And I hope, if you can take one thing from tonight's quest, it's this. That tomorrow's story is still unwritten, and you are its truest author.
And how will tomorrow's adventurers fare when they step into a land of your creation? Will they triumph in combat? Will they learn from their mistakes?
Will they stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves? Will they fight back against tyranny?
Will the world and its peoples be saved by your successes, or will your failures usher them onto a path of everlasting chaos?
Well, that, of course, is a story for another day.